I've had the privilege of reimagining road safety at Caltrans. In 2020, not only was my position established, but shortly after, we established a new division of safety programs, and we've made enormous strides in a short amount of time. Our statewide team of passionate and talented professionals is spearheading California's efforts to eliminate roadway fatalities and serious injuries. And to address our safety challenge, we have adopted the Safe System approach and are undergoing a department and statewide pivot to institutionalize this new safety paradigm. The traditional expectation that roads should be designed to maximize vehicle throughput is increasingly challenged at Caltrans as we rethink the distinct needs of vulnerable road users, the exponential dangers of excessive speed, and the inequitable disparities in safety outcomes. This pivot wasn't straightforward and is still a work in progress, but our essential insight that led to our Safe System pivot has been understanding the role that speed plays in our safety story. Excessive speed is a key risk factor in road traffic injuries and fatalities. According to findings from California's Zero Traffic Fatality Task Force, speed increases crash risk in two ways. First, it increases the likelihood of being involved in a crash, and second, it increases the severity of injuries sustained by all road users in a crash. While the relationship between speed and crash involvement is complex, the relationship between speed and injury severity is consistent and direct. There is clear and convincing evidence, supported by statistical analyses, that crash severity increases with individual vehicle speed. And the relationship between speed and injury severity is especially critical for vulnerable road users, such as people walking and biking. And this is especially important considering that about a quarter of all fatalities in California involve a pedestrian. In the event of a crash between a vehicle and a pedestrian or bicyclist, the vehicle speed will largely determine whether the person hit will survive. So as you can see, we'd been missing the most important E, and that is the E of energy.
We are really taking a good hard look at how we can institutionalize safety in our roadway projects. And that means building safety into every project, no matter the size of the project. And what I mean by that is even if we are resurfacing the roadway, it's a real opportunity to look at that roadway anew and see if we have an opportunity to institutionalize safety into that project. On the engineering side, there are many proven safety countermeasures, and those are strategies and countermeasures that have been proven to be effective in reducing fatalities and serious injuries on our roadways. These include things such as bicycle lanes, enhanced crosswalk visibility, speed management, and implementing other countermeasures such as roundabouts, median barriers, lighting, rumble strips, and a number of others. In the end, we all want to live in healthy, vibrant communities where we feel comfortable and safe traveling, and implementing proven safety countermeasures in our roadway projects gets us a long way there.
So a major challenge right now that we're facing in the industry is battling priorities. There is the challenge of people feel like traffic congestion is bad and we should be moving vehicles more efficiently. And then there's the safety side of it. And we know now that we cannot do both. Either we're going to be moving cars or we're going to be keeping people alive. It is very hard to do both. And I think as an industry, we're coming to that, some of us are coming to that realization that we can't do both. And we have to start making decisions and start making trade-offs. We had a project while I was at the city of Houston where we reallocated some of the roadway space for other uses to make it safer. And so we are now seeing people are driving the speed limit, but then there's the anger, if you will, that people feel like they've lost something in it and that, now there's traffic congestion and backing up. But overall, it's a better street. And so that is the thing that we're going to continue to balance. It's going to continue to get hard as we've trained people as an industry that transportation is bad, that traffic congestion is bad. However, we know that safety is paramount.